You know, when it comes to your diet, you can either eat rich food, which is natural and unprocessed, or poor foods that are highly processed. And some of those foods are actually pretty dangerous. Well, joining me now are Mira and Jason Calton. Welcome. Thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, thanks for having us.
All right, so I love this. Tell me about this book. I love the title, Rich Food, Poor Food. What's the basis for it?
Right, so rich food does not mean expensive food. Rich food, poor food is a grocery purchasing system, or a GPS. We take you down every aisle in the grocery store, from produce to pasta and every aisle in between, to show you how to find rich foods, or micronutrient-rich foods. Of course, micronutrient meaning vitamins and minerals. But we also teach you how to avoid over 150 potentially dangerous ingredients. We call them poor food ingredients. Things like hormones, pesticides, GMOs, or genetically modified organisms, and all of the banned food ingredients we're going to talk about here today.
Okay, so one of the things you guys talk about in the book is fake colors, and I can't stand fake colors because these, well, some of these look really, really fake.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, this is not the color your food should be.
Right.
There's actually 5 artificial colors that have been banned in other countries. They're red 40, blue 1, blue 2, yellow 5, and yellow 6.
And they're in our food.
They're in all over our food, and a lot of them are in kids' food, and that's even more dangerous because those little bodies don't need all that artificial color. They've been banned because they're carcinogenic, and also because human genes have been shown to mutate when people have eaten a lot of these artificial colors.
And our kids, unfortunately, eat a lot of this stuff. But we have other stuff on the list as well. All right, another thing to be concerned about is olestra. Tell me about that.
Right, so olestra are found in light chips. It took a quarter of a century and $500 million for them to create olestra, but it only took a few months for the UK and Canada to completely ban it. What it does is it doesn't allow your body to absorb the fat-soluble vitamins that we need. So it's a fat that literally just goes right through you. It causes stomach problems, and because it goes right through you, it can cause some pretty embarrassing bathroom fright, too.
Oh, right, like what we're talking about, loss of control.
Yes.
Let's say, so call it
Yes.
that. Okay, another one, brominated vegetable oil, or BVO. Doesn't sound harmful.
No, it doesn't. And in fact, it looks a lot like this first one because not only does this have the BVO, but it also has the artificial colors.
Wow.
BVO is banned in over 100 countries. So right there is telling you that it's not very safe. The U.S. government has actually said it's only allowed for an interim basis. That interim basis has been 42 years.
Wow.
Let's move forward. And what BVO does is it causes a brominated thyroid, which causes everything from a slow metabolism all the way to thyroid cancer. So you want to make sure that you don't drink any of the beverages that contain the BVO.
Okay, and moving on, because there's so many.
Yeah.
Potassium bromate.
Potassium bromate is going to be found in things like bagel chips, flat breads. What it does is it's a dough thickener, so it allows them to bang these things out at a quicker pace, but it causes kidney damage, nervous system damage, intestinal problems. It's also a possible carcinogen. So the FDA has come out and said, hey guys, don't use this stuff in food, but not all the manufacturers are heeding. It's not banned yet, it's just really recommended not to be used.
Yeah, it's funny because I make bread at home and I don't have any of it. I don't have to go to the store and pick up some potassium bromate.
Right, right.
Okay, the second last one, azodicarbonamide.
Rolls off the tongue, right?
Yeah, it's like a science lab.
Exactly. And the crazy thing about that is it's also in your house in some household products because it's usually used for foaming plastics.
Oh.
It's in the soles of your sneakers. So if you're going to eat your sneaker, then you can eat this as well.
Wow.
It's actually a horrible thing, azodicarbonamide. It causes asthma. It's an asthma-causing allergen, and it's really something that shouldn't be used either.
Okay, well, guys, and finally, real quick, BHA, BHT, really quick.
National Institute of Health says that it is considered a carcinogen. California calls it a carcinogen. It's a preservative that covers up rancid food.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so it could be in nuts. I got to tell you, this kind of thing just makes me so uncomfortable. Mira and Jason, thanks so much for coming in. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.